All right, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coach Michael Burt, how we doing this morning? How we doing, everybody? My name's Coach Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. I believe a good coach can change your life, folks. I believe a good coach is going to give you tactic and strategy and mindset and energy, and they're going to activate your prey drive, man, which is what the title of my 17th book is, How to Activate Your Prey Drive. It's called Flip the Switch. Good morning, Abby Beals. Linda, as you jump on, say good morning. Jim, thank you for that nice compliment in the Facebook group. Johnny Chandler's in there fighting. I love it. Daniel Hodges is always fighting, man. I take 1,000 Daniel Hodges, truthfully. Because what I'm going to talk about today, what's up, Arlene? What I'm going to talk about today really falls in line with a guy like Daniel Hodges, with his life, with his strategy. Gabriel, good morning. All right, good morning to you folks. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Okay, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been on the road for 7 days. As you said, 7 cities, 1,500 people. Eric Tibbs. I don't even know, man. I know I was gone for a long time. So I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee today. Over the weekend, just rejuvenating. And a guy like me doesn't get a lot of time to rejuvenate and get back up and get going. But I like coming to creative places. So great Airbnb here. And get a chance to spend a couple days just getting ready for next week, which is going to be a big week. Every week's a big week, man. Every day's a big day. This is the mindset of a top producer, Mark. Every day is a big day, man. Every day is game day. So I want to talk to you about bounce back today because I like to bring these things, John Hart, to you to give you some tactic, inspiration, but more importantly, structure. I believe in creating what's called mental constructs, Sean. And a construct is a mental thing you create to help you create a structure to avoid confusion. Well, I was thinking this morning, how do I help people with their bounce back? And one of the top habits of the top 1% of performers, Marcus Johnson, is grit, resilience, bounce back. I like to say bounce back because in life, my buddy Tim Story says life is going to knock the shout out of you. And when the shout is knocked out of you, we got a couple choices to make. You've heard people, Bruce Weinstein, say you can get better, you can get bitter, you can face everything and rise, you can face everything and run. But when I was going through a real tough time in my life, around 25 years old, I lost all my confidence, number one, and I began to study transition. And transition, the best book on transition is a book called Transitions by William Bridges. And he talks about the anatomy of a transition. And a transition in life is when something ends. Something ends. Typically something we don't want to end. Maybe it's something we love. Maybe it's something we value. Maybe it's something we really appreciate. But it ends. And then after the ending, it's a divorce. This is a loss of something. This is somebody screws you over. This right, like there's an ending. Then there is a period of what's called disorientation. And disorientation is where you're low on confidence. You've lost your way. You are kind of floundering around. You don't have a stability, right? So you're just lost and confused. And confusion is just randomness in motion. Now, depending on how long this cycle takes, this is where bounce back comes in. For some people, they get knocked down and they stay down. For some people, they speed up the transition. They see the loss as a gain, or they see the loss as something, Becky, and they go, how do I speed this up? And typically to speed it up, you got to get probably to some type of emotion, anger. You got to get to some type of something to like get through it, because once you get through the disorientation, there is a new beginning. And this is where the magic happens, right? So you lost something, Vandy Van Meter, you go through disorientation, okay, right? That's right. Then you boom, you bounce back and you have a new beginning. And that new beginning is you're bigger and better and stronger and more equipped, right, Susan? Like you come out on the other side of this. So think of it this way, on the other side of this transition is a deeper intimacy with one thing, April, your potential. See, this was necessary. See, I always said all conflict is actually necessary for expansion. Okay, you had to have the conflict. The hero's got to go on the journey. The hero's going to have conflict, and the hero's going to have drama, and the hero's going to have adversity. But you got to have that to toughen you up, to really get you to that next level. Okay, and I know it doesn't seem like that and doesn't feel like that, and you don't want it to be like that. But folks, Evan, that's the way it's got to be, man. That's the way it's got to be. So think of transition like this. So how do we build that? How do we build that bounce back muscle? I was coaching a guy the other day that had gone through divorce. I said, man, when I was going through heartache, I worked 18 to 20-hour days, man. I just got lost in my work. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to do a lot of things. At that time in my life, man, all I wanted to do was love something that would love me back, right? And at that period, my work loved me back, man, because I could get a feedback loop. I could get a result. Okay, I could get something. So the bounce back is something ends, disorientation, new beginning. Question becomes, how do we speed up that middle period where you're lost and confused and disoriented? My belief is you take action. My belief is you get involved with something. My belief is you get around people with big energy. My belief is you pour yourself into something. My belief is you don't sit and as Story says, settle and let it cement. My belief is you get moving. And the more you move, the more you get around good energy, the more you're going to be around. Man, you know what? Boom. You're only looking for people that are looking for you. So if people are out there going through heartache, if you're going through the loss of something, if you're going through breakdowns, if you're going through breakthroughs, here's what I'm telling you, folks. Never love something that can't love you back, number one. Number two, go where you feel celebrated, not where you feel tolerated. Number three, when you have the adversity, and you will. Good people will go bad. People believed in you will quit believing in you. Somebody get mad at something you said. Somebody come in there and try to break your heart. Somebody, right, we're like, it don't matter, folks. It's going to happen, man. It is going to happen. So when it happens, you just need a little plan. Right now I'm in a disorientation period, and you're like, okay, how do I get through this? So learning, when I went through that transition in life, learning about the structure of a transition changed everything for me, because I was able to see where I was. There was something I lost. Now I'm disoriented. Now I've got to go to the next level. The faster I can speed up that middle cycle, man, I'm telling you, the faster I can speed up that middle cycle. So, who you're around, how do you develop it? How do you bring in awareness? How do you get in a room with people? All of this is critical to you being a big-time player. Okay, all of it is. So, hope you guys have a great day. It's Easter weekend. Hope you have a great Easter Sunday. I hope you're off to a good start in April. I got big boot camps coming up that I want to see you at, right? I got the Michael Burt School of Speaking and Coaching. If you've ever had a desire to speak or give a message or get on a stage or coach people, you need to be in that room, right, Chad Free? Chad can tell you need to be in that room because it'll accelerate what you're doing. We got Living with the Monster Couples Retreats. We got I'm starting to push Monster Nation Conference. I'm starting to, man, I got something every month. So get in a room with me. Right? Be in there with me, because I'm out there fighting the same battle you are, man. I appreciate you. Everybody needs a coach in life. Please go to YouTube, and let's get in there, man. Let's have a great weekend. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend.
Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Michael Burt, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire? What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence?
A big part of activating your prey drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place.
People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit.
You need to know you, and then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need.
So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it.
Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion.
You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy. They're going to raise capital. They're going to start new businesses. There's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate. Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no? When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came. And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.